For this video, una go see Amba terrorist, they don't catch another Amba terrorist. Una watch and listen to the video and then we go talk after my country people then.
Oh!
Yeah. Look direct from the
Jaga.
Look direct from the camera.
Wrong nice. Huh? You wrong mechanic. You the wrong mechanic. You the wrong mechanic. Then what happen? Who shock? Huh? Who take him? You know before no. I say. Nah, so they can't take you the wrong now wait before they take you.
They can't take me. I didn't know gone for road.
You didn't gone for road. What side the gun?
The gun this way.
Take the gun. Hold on. Now the gun that. Nai. Huh?
Nai.
They take you for space.
They take me for Virgin Land.
Virgin Land.
Yeah.
Where did you wait for there?
I was stand for the make control.
Make control. You will stripe.
I be banso.
You will bounce up. You will stripe.
I mean, Abanzo.
Bounce up.
Yes.
Why they take you?
I will go on for street.
You will hold gun for street.
Yeah.
You be Amba.
No, I'm Amba.
No,
I'm Amba.
who side you gun come out?
We come out Banzo.
You come up bounce up. For who?
Nandi man no place where come out.
The gun come out for bounce up or for who?
Nandi man no place where come out.
Amba.
For
Now for Amba for Jagaban.
who's Jagaban?
He there for sub.
For
Sub.
for now for bounce up.
Yes.
After
After
Jack.
Jakeri.
Yeah. When Amba.
Na Amba.
Nike the gun.
Yeah.
Same na gun chief for town can give money.
You know famous na team of Tuani.
When they why give una gun?
So mommy there we can buy drugs for my four police. For back my four police we can buy drugs for there. I go explain and for you say you can use one.
Wait. Never can.
You ever can buy drugs for back my four police when a policeman. So you ever can use one. So I explain and for you say you ever can wear your when a bulletproof you gun. Tell me say how if you do take that gun me then give me one bike. Say if I take the
okay, no problem. I say
give me one new bike.
I say
Yeah.
he go give you.
You give me one new bike. If I bring the gun.
You bring him.
No, I never bring her. Now you may give me now the gun now. You know we know say now. I think you me happy come off the door.
Okay, we kid gonna tell me bring one new bike.
Yes, say my stand. You say when I go reach that my gun, I shoot me. Then take the gun, you run.
Thank
So
you.
when I take and sit there, direct me the driver where I think he. So I go reach for you. Give me one bike. My runner.
Oh yeah. You say na for say again?
Now Virgin Land.
Virgin Land.
Yeah.
Then man we give that thing now.
Now Jagaban
Jagaban for
sub
na which place?
sub now after Jakeri.
Jakiri.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now join. Now give you anthem, no, now give you anthem. I know you on a voice.
The land of glory, we the Amazon.
I know you.
Your loyalty, praise the Son and Savior for making harmony.
I need anthem.
Yeah.
I need anthem. Honor two, now sing.
The land of glory, we the Amazonian,
Praise your loyalty, praise the Son and Savior, making
Wait.
we harmony.
So as much as we be happy, say the Amazonian terrorists, they don't start to produce this kind of videos for we, so that we will see the nonsense really happen in the Anglophone zone. Of course, as we don't already tell now Bamenda crisis, this nonsense it happened for Northwest. Now Northwest people they kill themselves, but then again, I want to make una pay attention to one of those speaking them when I feel see and say they extremely high on drugs. No be na normal ordinary human being that it be under the influence of class A substances, maybe cocaine, caillou, tramadol, or whatever we want to call them, we want to use them inside that bush. So now one problem that The second problem now with it, make your territory ungovernable. It don't reach for level where they go kill other people, them Anglophones, they kill Anglophones them for bike. They kill Anglophones them for 20,000 francs. This frustration where it don't lead this picking them to this level. Nobody now President Probia. Now Anglophones, they do this to themselves. As that other picking explain them, if you get a bike, if they run a bike, if they manage to make ends meet. Some other Amba terrorists, they can't seize the bike. As a result of that, it become frustrated for the level where it enter this criminality. Now, the same thing that we don't talk about since 2018 say, when we talk, say, when I want for make when territory ungovernable, be careful what you ask for. Like, for example, the so-called Capo Daniel, the way that we talk about, say, now them radicalize this kind of picking them center for Bush. Now they don't come born in Papai house. Suddenly, it now started call the same picking the way he radicalized them center for Bush, said they been a terrorists, said they been a criminals, said they be barbaric, said they be evil, and all of those things them. Now, why this way would they talk say, it be good, make this kind of evil thing them, the barbarism, make it visit every single Anglophone. No, not because say we want Anglophones for suffer, no. Now because not the only way that, where the Anglophones, they go understand who be their true enemy. In order for we for destroy Ambazona terrorism, we get to take the bulls by the horns. We get to understand the dynamic of what really happen in the Anglophone zone. There is no fight for political whatever in the Anglophone zone. It is just what it is. Criminality, the wickedness of Anglophones killing Anglophones. That is what is happening. So make no man no expect say some person go come up for Yaoundé, for New York, for Paris, for London, for can resolve the problem where the people then for Jakiri, for Ndu, for Ndonga Mantong, for Meme and for Momo, they suffer. No. Now we Anglophones, we get to step up and come up with solutions, just like how now we Anglophones be step up and cause this problem for ourselves. We be toxic, make our own territory ungovernable. We need to stand up now and talk say we need to make our territory governable again, where it means that we need to denounce evil, denounce criminality, denounce corruption, denounce all the bad things the way they don't happen in the Anglophone zone. We need to say no to Ambazona terrorism, no to kidnapping. We have to say no to drug taking. We have to say no to illiteracy. So we have to say all what people they need for go for school. All what people the way they suffer, they need for stop the suffering by stopping the Ambazona terrorists, where they inflict the pains on the Anglophone population. Just like how Capo Daniel is senses they don't come back now. He senses they only come back after they go burn their own papai house. But when they be born now, our house, countryman house, they be kill people them like Madame Joko Frida. They be kidnap people them like Madame Regina Mundi. They be target people them like Nijon Frundi and the elites, the business people them. It no be concerned people them like Capo Daniel. Now the only reason that we would talk say the terrorism, it must go on, it must expand, it must reach all Anglophones. The terrorism, it must affect all Anglophones them, so that they could make the same kind U-turn where the so-called Capo Daniel, where real name Nandong Emmanuel, they make the U-turn today. They call now say make the Anglophone population work actively with the Cameroon military for eradicate this threat of Ambazona terrorism and kidnapping for ransom. He only arrived at that conclusion because it affected. Just like how it be affect me for 2018, I decide for start this black legism because it touched me. It's supposed to touch all man, so that them too, they go join the fight, like how me, I be start the fight. Thank you plenty. Today, number 14 day for January 2025.
Watch that video. Take your time, watch that video, fine. Look that video very well. When I watch that video, fine. It happens when I for Bambili, Bambui. When Fabiano they can't talk for here, una think say Fabiano just talk because he want talk. I say watch that video. Una take una eyes so watch that video, see him. Now kidnapping that so ho ha for broad daylight. Kidnapping. Una take una eye watch that video. It correct. Are they actually correct? The people then they cry. How long una want to meet the people then continue for the cry? How long una want to meet the people then continue for the cry? all man for ground zero go turn black leg before una understand say we dey for liberation struggle. Na question that way for me they ask am. I come this day na for talk for people their behalf wey they no fit talk. I come this day na for talk on the people the way they be silent, because if they open their mouth talk, una go ball it and call and say black leg. Deep act so correct. Na broad daylight kidnapping that. I know the talk say I want defend some person, or I want chastise or criticize some person, but I just want touch all we were conscience small. Now liberation struggle this. No, I dey ask him. You will be that person where you hold that AK for your hand. Are you a freedom fighter? Now question why they ask him. Don't be say no muna no vex. I beg no vex. No talk say Fabiano. Why you dey talk so? Fabiano, why you can't show the kind of thing them? Fabiano, why you dey make so? No, I beg no vex. Deep na freedom fighting that. Me always should down for down. We ask ourselves, say, where did we go wrong? What is happening? What is happening?
So since you don't ask a very beautiful question, where did you go wrong and what is happening, I go help you for answer them. I don't answer this question for now since 2018, where I start my black legism, my country people them. When I see na broad daylight kidnapping that, now the same thing that way it don't happen for countless number of people them in the Anglophone zone, me included. And at that time for 2018, when some of we who can't talk at the beginning of this nonsense, right at the peak of Ambazuna terrorism, when I be called, we say we'll be black leg, when I talk all kind of nonsense. Imagine the trauma where the people the way they watch them, they go through. Imagine the people the way they can't kidnap them, where did they go through their mind? They shoot gun, they force them at gunpoint for climb on top bike, they carry them go for bush. Na Ambazonia so-called liberation, na in that. Remember for 2018-19 at the peak of this nonsense, all of these things that will happen, and when I be blame am say na Antanganchi boys. When I be blame am on anything and anyone and everyone except the people the way they will commit the atrocities them. It has always been the Ambazonia terrorists, because since 2017 till date, we never ever catch one of that so-called Antanganji boy. Just one. We not catch just one for even the liberated territories, the area where we not claim say we not control them. We not never be able to catch one of so-called Antanganji boys or DDR boys or whatever way when I talk. When I catch one, put them for down, make it confess, talk about how or show when I communication with Minister Paul Antanganji and explain for when how na some person for Yaounde or whoever is sending me can do. When I catch one, no, just one for 8 years. When I know for sure one Antanganji boy, just one. We not want two. When I catch just one, enter your phone, make it show when the communication who send it for go do the kidnapping or whatever nonsense for when Minister Paul Antanganji or whatever nonsense when I talk when I show we just one, make us see him now. So even for this presentation, when I go hear this Amba Shumbu where they talk on the screen, it talks say the population, the civilians where they kidnap them, they know who's how they picking the day. Yes, they know. Now they are picking them. Now their cousins, now their relatives. The thing that say many of these picking the day on drugs. You don't fit cure them. Now only for kill them, throw them, kumkumize them one time. That is the cure, that is the solution. Now for wipe all the Ambazona terrorists. And when I remember a few years ago, when were these talking heads on social media, radio and TV, the so-called Barrister Ashu and some other ones that they talk say, dialogue, negotiation, let the two parties. Now the two parties, then that when they see them on the screen. The one party, Anglophone civilian on one hand, and the other party, they are picking them, the terrorists where they carry the guns. Now the two parties then that. So let the two parties them that Amba terrorists can kidnap that person. So that means they go for bush, they go hold kidnapping for ransom dialogue. That's the dialogue that needs to be held. If they be hold now President Paul Biya, a relative or some government official, then if you talk say Cameroon government and the Amba terrorists, no, they target now their own family members, the people the way they know who's how they hide. And ask yourself, now who give that gun for that terrorist a hand? Knowing that same person we can kidnap him. So do not cry for the Anglophones. And this nonsense, it happen for Northwest. When I see this nonsense, it happen for Kumba Oboya. No. Now for Bamenda, for Bambili, for Bui, for Momo, now Northwest crisis, my country people them. 100%. This nonsense now, this daylight kidnapping cannot happen in Boya Kumba anymore, because we don't put in the groundwork where it starts since from the time of Mayor Ekema Patrick. We ban Okada. Now one of the reasons that way they be forced for can't do the kidnapping now in broad daylight. Another dynamic now say, remember at the peak of this thing for 2018-19, when we this thing, we don't touch many Anglophones them. Anglophones, they will record this kind of videos them. They will hide for their house to record video when we're police and gendarme, they will go out for go find these hoodlums. Anglophones, they will record this kind of video of the Cameroon army. They put them out for Facebook for further radicalize the general public. Today for 2025, now the same Anglophones, they record the video of the Amba terrorists them. Una see how the tables they don't turn upside down. And make una no mind side they laugh. I no like the facts that the terrorists that they kidnap our people them. But guess what? That is the only way where it could turn the civilian population against the terrorists. So the terrorists they need for intensify the kidnapping for ransom. When they don't torment and torture their own people them well. Now that time the people they go beg Cameroon military say come, I beg, it go pay plus money, bribe the military, say they can't kill the food them. That is the only solution. When I want go to chop cheeseburger for Canada or whatever for Switzerland, that one now in our business. On the ground, for as long as this shit nobody blast they continue to kidnap Anglophone people them, it correct, because now the Anglophones they give them the guns, and now the Anglophones they get the solution to the problem. If we want to solve the problem, we solve them. If we don't want to solve the problem, we should continue beginning to suffer the kidnapping for ransom every single day. Now una sabi, if una like, una cooperate with the authorities them so that may they rescue una from una liberators. Oi. Bamenda people they don't suffer. Now una fit see why we Francophones they call we fools. Una be vexed in the past. But today, can you be angry when Francophones they call we fools? You can't. When you look at this kind of people, the way they can't lie, when they Tapang Ivo, the Eric Tato, the Ngong Emmanuel, the Capo Daniel, all these fools, they lie when cheap, stupid lies when they believe them. Are you not a fool to be believing Amba lies? You get to be foolish. They can't kidnap you every single day. They go to extort you, rape your pekin, and all of those things. And you shouldn't die. You don't want to fight them back. Is that not foolishness? So we deserve that title. Say Anglophone. A person called Anglophones them say Anglophones. Now I know go vex me because we don't demonstrate them unequivocally for 7-8 years the foolishness, the stupidity, and the wickedness of Anglophones. Anglophones killing Anglophones. Now example that for broad daylight. Because say they need the money for go buy drugs. Nobody now say they even go invest the money. If they even use and so for even buy house where tomorrow if it sees the house it better, they go smoke and or smoke light them for fire so burn and smoke them. Now what's that they do them? With your money, they kidnap you, use them, burn them, smoke them drugs.
The people the way they cry for ground zero. Now the people the way want free them. We not feel the claim so want free people them. But now they very weak. We do bad for that people that you know correct no small. When I look it, when you don't watch that video, say now if not really person where you say it don't pick stick because of the barbarism, because of the brutality of La Republique. If now you don't talk to do so you don't pick stick because say La Republique don't do this for we, do that for we. That civilian in La Republique. Na La Republique. No be our own people that are they not our own people? Why go after them? They go take them so go small time they ask them 10 million, ask family 5 million, ask family this. What is all this for? Bambili then are for under Tuba and Tuba then are for inside Mezam 2017 September 22nd and October 1st 2017 where all man, mommy and papa they be come out one freedom. We talk about freedom, one our country back. No be the kind thing this way all we be take one hand will sign up. Ekelebe barrack then dey for inside Bambili. They dey plenty for day. You know, they go face Ekelebe there for that their place. You dey instead camp cash na people there. Then you know be freedom fighter again. Anything will happen with you, a correct na correct. I really talk say Ambazonians, where did we go wrong? What you really do am? Of course, some person go talk say this. So this issue where all man be the shout buy stick, buy stick, buy stick. The first thing where all we begin for start with them, that political education, training. Then you dey give stick now, because any soldier when no get political education, na shwaman. That one are the truth, because you define na for waiting. Ask me say you define na for waiting. Wait till I don't say I correct. Yes, I want to make the video go very far. Una no go see the kind of video them na for la Republic agent them. You understand? Now we will go publish them, so that me always come for down she don't ask and say, where did we go wrong? How did we get here?
Taking them to so that they can give money. I can't call it kidnapping. Just taking them, please come and give money so that they survive. We have people that have been taken. They go to an Amba camp. They can say, hey, they come and say, mommy, I saw these boys in their camp, what they eat, how they live. Please sponsor. Yes, we've had successful stories of people who claim that they have been kidnapped. When they went to an Amba camp, they came back. They changed because they saw the condition in which these fighters were living. They saw the food that they were eating. Fight and live for chop. You did not chop, you don't feel run. You not chop, you add on the tonsil. You not chop, you don't feel fight. So why would they give gun? We give this in. We know things also of the chopping fight and the chop. So sometimes we want to just castigate about issue of kidnapping. We must also be. But sometimes you know. Because we've had successful stories of people who go to a camp and come back. Listen, they have to feed, they have to live. So they must use other means to live, to feed. So sometimes don't criticize. We criticize, okay, not good. But we have people who have gone there and come back and tell us good stories. Listen, I thought I was kidnapped, but once I saw, say, please, kidnap me more. So this is the white man come with language, kidnapping. It's that you do wrong and we arrest you, say we kidnap. No! The arrest! We are not arresting you temporarily. Temporarily arrest. Then we leave you. So we understand the kind of kidnapping is very negative. You know, our enablers use the word kidnapping. It's not kidnapping. They arrest you temporarily to beg you for money that people need to feed. Because they need to survive.
Make una devise other strategies for keeping our groups alive. And those other strategies, when I get prison, then when I hold them on bail. When I catch one of those or two or three of those enablers, the one the way they come out diaspora, where they never ever talk for the revolution, but they feel run business inside Amazonia for war. When I catch them, they go pay 2 million francs before they are released. 2 million. Now, so now take and survive down our groups for ground zero, because that one are groups that they do good things for this revolution, for advance the revolution. But no money ever care. That means that nobody care how una they raise funds, how una they even survive, how una they chop, how una they take care of themselves. Nobody never has the answer. But they're the only ones seeing our results. So because those results that they come after something not happen, make una continue for make una struggle, una groups for stand up strong. Bail they back home, and if you use bail for raise money, enough money for fund una groups them. We'll continue to give una those strategies, and we'll tell una this December diaspora bushfallers that they go back for Amazonia. They want the way they don't keep their name them very quiet, where they need to talk anything, where they feel say, oh no, me not tapang they talk that nonsense. When they go back, we'll send a list of everybody in name where they go back for ground zero. We'll give them a list. Say this man, this will go there, this sign in that. This one they host marriage for banquet hall for memos. That one they host for Congress hall. And now the dignitaries in this way they will attend for Congress hall. We'll give una all that information. We'll give una. So that may any man, if you want home marriage for instance Congress hall, you invite 20 people there. We'll not say, okay, if they catch all that 20, they will give 1 million. That's 20 million. And 20 million means 20 million bullets. Good job. Any man with the host married for inside Memo's banquet hall for inside war, because war they go on now go celebrate. Anybody when the host married for inside Congress Hall or any hall for inside Ambazonia would already know, would already get all that information. I don't want to start revealing things there for here. Would already get the attendance, people when they have a dignitary high table, would already get that. Amba boys, they go to visit those places. They go to take some of those people then so on bail, and they must pay at least 2 million before they release them. Now so would they raise money to